You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, featuring the week's roundup of fashion news. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411. We are your weekly fashion roundup, and I am your host this week, Courtney Stewart, and I have a wonderful panel joining me today, somewhat of some surprise faces and some old faces and some love. Have everybody introduce themselves. What do we have across the table looking in the sunglasses today?
What up, guys? It's your boy. You guys know I'm here all the time. It's your boy, Sam Sarpong, model, actor, rapper, TV host, and designer of Future Star Collection.
Oh, yes, man of all trades. And we have a very, very special and lovely guest.
Oh, thank you.
Next to Sam over there. Why don't you tell our audience who you are, Miss?
Natasha Lloyd is my name. I'm an actress, a host, and I'm also a rapper, but that name is MC Goldilocks.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
MC
wait,
Goldilocks.
okay.
Okay. Learned something. All right, guys. We miss our Erica and Deanna this week. They weren't able to make it, but we still have lots of fashion to share with you guys and lots of important commentary on some fashion to share with you guys. Being the #1 fashion podcast on iTunes right now.
You know what's crazy is right now they're blowing me up on Twitter. That's why I'm trying to answer some of these tweets. Like being the #1 fashion podcast is crazy because I've done MTV, I've done BET, VH1, I've done all the big networks, but no joke, I get more tweets and Instagram followers from this show than anything I've ever done.
You heard.
Yeah, so
thank you guys out there for watching and keeping track and following us and everything, because we're trying to bring you some good fashion content every single week. So let's jump right on in with our first segment here. We have Who, What, Where going on this week.
Okay.
There's been, celebrities and lots of people around town this week doing their thing in their fashion, of course.
Yep.
And first up, we have Miss Serena Williams, who is coming from her appearance on David Letterman this week.
That's right.
She was discussing the U.S. Open and sort of the state of her tennis game right now, and she was sporting this real sexy, real tight leather V-neck dress. And this leather in the summertime thing
It's brave.
It's brave, but it's going hard. Everybody is apparently doing it, and she was working it with her long hair and the V-neck. I think she looks pretty good.
Well, I gotta say, because people always make fun of me, because as you see, it's summer right now. What do I have on?
You are definitely
Future Star Collection, limited edition, leather sleeve jacket, because I just love leather. And actually, the new edition that I'm designing right now has a lot of leather, has leather hoods, leather sleeves. So leather is hot right now.
It is definitely
Literally.
hot. Well, I'm saying, do you have a special trick to you're putting on
No,
baby
you know-
powder? What
no.
are you doing? Do you not sweat?
You know what it is? I'm like that commercial. Never let them see you sweat.
Never let 'em see
I
you
always
sweat.
stay cool. Even
Okay.
I play basketball games and I'll be in a game for 2 hours and I don't sweat.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody has that luxury. And apparently Serena does too, because she doesn't look like she's breaking a sweat anywhere. Nothing but sexy walking down that
Oh,
street.
she looks
So,
really good, actually, right there.
for sure. Next up, we had Miss Zoe Saldana out with Cicely Saldana, and they were celebrating a book deal. And we also just got word that Zoe has just signed on with Lionsgate to develop some more material for
wow.
Hispanic audiences. So
Wow.
Zoe is working it everywhere, and she's also doing the leather shorts.
She always
and the
looks
shirt.
good.
She looks fantastic in her sandals, but yeah, it's more the leather trend still going and
Yeah.
looking beautiful.
I was wearing one of his leather jackets this morning, and I mean, there's something really sexy about leather when it's hot.
Yeah.
And I think, especially with the little shorts like that, you get the best of both worlds. I think that's the way to do it.
Absolutely, and she's got her little bit of peep of a midriff going on, which is adorable. So
If I had that midriff, I'd peep it too.
I would just be showing it all out. You guys would be like, Courtney, put your clothes on. Okay. And next up, someone who has also been making her rounds doing publicity for her new album, Miss Tamar Braxton, released another single this week called All the Way Home. The album will be out after Labor Day, and this is the third single off that album. She, again, wearing the leather for her cover and the blonde hair. It's all leather all the time, apparently, right now. So.
Yeah, what is this, August, September?
Yes, it
Doesn't
is
matter.
August, and this is finally a little bit of a heat wave week in California, so it's like, keep it sexy.
But you know
with
what
the
it is?
leather.
It's like with leather, it never goes out of style.
That's true.
It's always classic. So I think a lot of people they bringing it back. You remember Eddie Murphy and Raw?
Yes.
He had them leather pants on. You know what I mean? And I wear leather a lot, so I'm one of the ones they make fun of. But hey, it looks good. And it photographs amazing.
It
does.
does. It photographs amazing, and it photographs sexy all the time. So everybody's keeping it sexy and apparently keeping it hot, because I still haven't pulled off leather in some
Literally.
time. I'm not pulling it off yet. All right, but that's who, what, where, and what's going on with the people in the streets this week. But now we also have some style scoop information going on, and some other things that are happening and coming up, and wonderful projects. First up, Miss Rihanna.
My boy London sister.
Oh, yes. For those of you who don't know, she had a fashion reality show in the UK, and it is now coming to the States, called Style to Rock.
Ooh.
And word on the street is that Mr. Pharrell is going to be a mentor on the show.
Yeah, this is on the Style Network.
Yes,
right?
on the Style Network.
I heard about
yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
it's
that
like
sounds good.
Project Runway meets Rihanna Fenty's very special sort of attitude going on. So it'll be exciting.
Well, she's very fashionable, so she's a perfect host for something like that.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot of criticism for her own line that I just lost the name of. Island.
It's like Island Rivera or
Island. I'll come back with it, I swear.
I
It's
know what you're
Island
talking-
something.
It's based in the UK.
Yeah,
I
and
know
she's
about
gotten
it,
a little bit of, at least on stateside, in terms of the sensibility not being that practical and being a little too much Rihanna and not really like something that
To everybody, to
would
common
really
folks.
wear. Yeah.
Got
That's
you.
okay.
So, but I mean, it's creative and she's still doing it. And obviously somebody's interested because Style Network picked her up. So
Yeah.
that's going to be exciting.
Ray.
Ray is doing
London's
amazing
sister.
things. And she's so gorgeous.
Yeah, she's dope.
All right. And also this week, Mr. T.I. is on the press trail here. And he is discussing his new Aku label. And he was discussing it with Women's Wear Daily. And basically the scoop on the label is that it's been inspired by his own sensibility, his own wardrobe. And he was quoted as saying, "These are things that I buy and I like that I feel we should incorporate into our style. They send me designs and I say, no, this can't work. Yes, this is dope. And this to that. And add this detail to
bit of
this
this,
cargo
little bit of
pocket." And there's so much meticulous detail that goes into all of it. So we're going to get a little taste of T.I. style, which I thought was kind of interesting because he has a interesting style, I think, like his sort of hip hop voice versus when you see him like going on The View and things like that.
He wears suits.
He wears suits.
Yeah.
He's a bow tie kind of guy sometimes. So
yeah.
I will be interested to see what he is saying we should incorporate
What's
in
the
our
line
wardrobes.
called?
It's called Aku.
Aku. How you
Aku
spell that?
label. AKOO.
Oh, he's had that for a while.
He's had it for a while. It's his
Yeah.
new
higher
end
I got
launch
you.
of
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
So
'cause he's had that for a minute.
he's talking about it. So we'll see what he brings this fall, which obviously everything is coming up very soon this fall with all the exciting new fashions. And all of you out there who get your fashion magazines, I was very excited getting mine. The Vogues are out, the InStyles are out. It's fantastic.
It's
All
that
right.
time.
Speaking of fashion and fashion weeks, All Saints is coming to Fashion Week this round.
UK.
Oh, yes.
Seriously, taking
UK,
over.
baby.
Or-
UK.
You guys are
We're
like
taking
over everything, the actors, the fashion, everything. Okay,
UK to
so
Hollywood.
True.
UK to Hollywood.
We're small, but we're
Yes.
fierce.
You're small, but you are fierce.
UK
Okay.
sister.
We were both born in London.
That's right. Repping the UK.
So they are following in the footsteps of other brick and mortar destinations like J. Crew and Topshop. The British brand is putting on a presentation of their offerings for spring 2014 on September 8th and Monday, September 9th. According to the invite that only a select few received, of course, the presentation will disrupt the format of the traditional fashion show and integrate product, digital, and music in an interesting and immersive fashion way.
Product.
Okay.
That was
digital.
a real deep quote.
That was a lot. I feel like they're just saying they're going to have stuff, music, and video.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a party with a video in the background
I get
and
it.
some people walking around. So All Saints fans, check that out. Coming literally in like 2 weeks. It's
But I tell
September,
you what,
guys.
All Saints is real dope. Like
Yes.
they have.
Yeah.
Have you checked out the collection?
Yeah, I dated a dude that would only shop there, and it's
So you know.
I've seen it up close and personal.
That's how he got you. 'Cause he shopped
Okay.
there,
To be
right?
honest, if a man dresses well, that's all he needs.
Well, you know what? Hey, he's doing his thing. But yeah, all Saints is incredible. I really love their collection, and it's fly.
All right.
Definitely
It's
fly.
nice.
Well, it will be
Classic.
fascinating to see what they bring with this integrated product, digital and music presentation.
No
so
doubt.
we will look forward to that. All right, and for those of you guys who don't know, it was recently reported by Forbes magazine that it is official again. Gisele Bündchen is the highest paid model this past year,
Wow.
earning $42 million.
That's impossible.
42. Let's say that again.
From all,
$42 million. She makes more than her husband,
That's insane.
who, of
but
course,
you know
Tom
what's
Brady, the
crazy?
New
It's
England
like
quarterback.
being a male model. It's like when I do a shoot and I do a campaign, it's like I get paid 1/10 of what the girl gets paid.
Interesting.
And that's like the only business where it's like that, where women just so dominate men. Like 1/10. Think about that. If me and another model right now do a Katie Lux campaign or we do a Puma campaign, she's gonna make 10 times more than me if she's a supermodel.
Now, is that a worldwide thing? Is that more just in the
Yeah. I
States?
think it's probably
No, it's
worldwide.
worldwide. It's
Interesting.
fashion, period.
You know
It's
what?
fashion, period.
Women are so beautiful and sexy inherently. You know, even hundreds of years ago, you want to see a woman in a painting, not a man, more or less.
true.
And it's carrying on into art today. What I think you should do is get like a Victor's Secret and start doing it for men, like sexy catalogs, sexy runway shows. Man, that's what's gonna pop you off.
She
That'll
said
have you.
Victor's Secret.
Victor's Secret. That would be amazing. Well, that's an interesting
my
sort
God, I
of
love it.
idea to think about, because reality is, specifically in this country, which I can only speak for,
Yeah.
in terms of women's earning versus men in same positions, it's still, I believe 80 cents to the dollar for men. So the fact that women out-earn men
In
that
fashion,
much in
yeah.
fashion is quite interesting in
Like
this
I'm
country.
telling you, it's at least 9 times.
That's
If you
insane.
Wow.
and you work the same hour. But on the other hand, it's like, as a man, I get it, because it's like, I've done the biggest campaigns in the world. Like I've walked all the runway shows, but it's like for fashion, the average person wouldn't even know who I was.
Yeah.
But if I asked you right now, name 2 male supermodels, you couldn't name them.
Right now.
I know you know one, because he's the Michael Jordan of the game.
Oh, like I know, like old ones. I assume they're
Okay,
still
name.
like working it.
Name.
The love
Name.
of my life.
Who?
Tyson Beckford.
Tyson.
is the
Okay, but
love
that's
of
who
my
I was
life.
talking about. Beyond Tyson, name one more.
What's his name did really well? Boris Kojo back in the day.
Okay,
I have
so
one.
Boris,
He
okay.
did okay.
Jean-Baptiste Redon.
Oh.
I made out with him on a plane once.
Who is he?
Ooh, there's some scoop.
He's a French model. He's in his late 30s now, but he's the face of a couple, like colognes
Okay.
and alcohols and stuff. Yeah.
So he works a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my point being,
Yeah.
when you're a guy, nobody knows male models.
That's
Apart
true.
from Tyson Beckford, most people I ask can't even name one.
That's
Like my
true.
boy Christian Menzone, he's, me and him started together. He's one of the top 10 male models. He's been the face of Dolce for 9 years. He's hosting my party tomorrow night.
Oh,
But it's
my.
like, me, Christian, Datari Turner, Tony Ward, who's like a legend.
I remember Tony Ward.
Oh,
Okay,
so you do
that's a bad
remember?
one.
Tony's
Yes.
my man. Yeah,
Okay.
Tony was in the Madonna video back then.
Yeah.
He dated Madonna for years.
Wow.
But it's like by name, nobody cares about male models.
That's
So when
true.
you guys make 10 times more than us, I understand it. Because at the end of the day, you could
real
say
brand recognition.
Yeah, Cindy Crawford, Christy Turlington, Tyra Banks, Naomi, Heidi Klum. And you can name 20 women.
Well,
off
why
the-
do you think that there wasn't the same way that sort of that supermodel movement that started with women in the 90s?
Yeah.
Why didn't men have that same?
I think because people didn't care as much about men in clothes or men branding. See, all these women that I just named, Giselle's a brand.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
she is.
Giselle, people come out with fragrances and clothes and lipsticks, and guys don't do that. Tyson Beckford has never even tried to brand himself. And he's he's the Michael Jordan of fashion. Like, you go to China, you go anywhere, you say Tyson Beckford, they know who he is.
You know what else
So
it might
think
be?
about it. It's about branding.
A lot of fashion, though, is about wanting to emulate what you see, because you see it and then it trickles down to where you buy it and then you wear it and you emulate it. And that's a highly female industry. So women don't watch male models and say, I want to
She's
look like that.
100%
That
right.
is true.
She's
We
man,
just want you to
preach,
look
Ty.
pretty right next to
Man,
it.
I love this girl. She's so right. It's true.
Well, don't get it twisted. Giselle ain't the only one that's balling out of control in the supermodel status. Right now, Miranda Kerr comes in second place.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
And Miss Adriana Lima, whom I adore,
She's dope.
took the number 3 spot. But listen to the drop, though. Miranda Kerr comes in close at 7.2 million for the
Whoa.
year.
Yeah.
So Giselle was at 42 million.
Yeah.
And then Miranda's at 7.2. Giselle, you are doing some
Wait, hold up. My girl
things.
Jessica White ain't in there? She
Let's
ain't in the
see.
top 10?
Well, I have the top 3 right now. I have Miranda Kerr at 7.2, Adriana at number 3
Jessica
with
White
6.
is top 10 for
Oh,
sure.
and then Kate Moss is number 4 with 5.7 million.
Uh-huh.
And apparently Liu Wen, who was the first Asian model on the list,
Oh, I know Lou, yeah.
she raked in 4.3 million. So she finished out the top 5.
So you only have the top 5.
I just have the top 5.
Because Chanel's got to be somewhere in there.
She might be
Jessica
up there,
White,
yeah.
I think they're more like top 10.
Top 10. But that's still a big jump from 7.2 million in second place to 42 million.
Right.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Where's that other 35 coming from?
Girl has some endorsements that's just
Seriously.
raking it in.
Yeah,
So,
it's-
all right,
All three tops of Victoria's Secret
While I'm
models.
just trying
That's
to make,
true. Victoria's Secret has made,
while I'm just trying to make 2 mil.
you know,
I'm just trying to get to 2.
Just trying to eat a meal.
You know
I
what I'm
make-
saying?
right?
I'm trying to keep my mortgage
trying to
paid
afford
and eat
a meal.
That's why That's why I make them take me to dinner, though.
Yeah, that you
what I'm
should. That's
saying?
one time, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, girl, you make 10
Forget
times
that
more than
old
me.
school
You paying for this
sensibility.
sushi. Shoot. I do. Whenever my female supermodel friends come in town and we hang out, whether it's Canada or whatever, y'all paying for this 5-star restaurant.
That's what you do. That's
Because
how
I'm a
you
cheesecake guy, okay? That's where my
do.
budget
Otherwise,
is
we will be at Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
I like cheesecake.
Or Roscoe's.
good.
I do
Okay.
Roscoe's
I'll take
all
Roscoe's
day.
all day.
Roscoe's
day.
is delicious. All right.
Shout out to Larry. That's my man at Roscoe's.
Larry at Roscoe's.
Roscoe's.
what's up?
All right, moving on. We have, speaking of branding and building yourself a brand, we have a YouTube beauty and sensation, Michelle Phan, who has now launched a makeup line with L'Oreal. She has basically been building her following on YouTube and has partnered now with L'Oreal to create a new makeup line called M, which means sister in Vietnamese. And the collection will be available online, offering 70 makeup tutorials as well as e-store to purchase the new products. And this is the first original brand L'Oreal is introducing. All of their sub-labels were the result of acquisitions, not as original creations.
Wow.
So if you didn't think YouTube can make you a business,
You a joke.
Justin Bieber.
yeah, I mean that's a huge deal because L'Oreal is a huge company, and for them to step out on that to
Yeah.
create something completely separate and new.
That's
Yeah.
that next level.
Do
It's
you watch
amazing.
those tutorials ever on YouTube?
All the time.
Me too. It's a rabbit
the
hole.
time.
You go down, you're in for 3 hours.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You think you know how to put on eyeliner.
You're like, oh.
You have no idea.
Yeah. I've looked at how to put on lashes about 8,000 times.
Right,
Like how to
manicures.
do a smoky eye, like 5,700
I
times.
know.
Like, because there's so many and they're so different and they give you all kinds of options. You look for girls. I look for the brown girls that can really pull off the right
See,
smoky
you
eye.
guys
So,
are doing that, and I'm watching Allen Iverson do his follow-through.
Yeah.
You know what I
See,
mean?
this-
Allen
the-
Iverson, Magic Johnson. You
The
know
real
what I mean?
reason why women should rule the world. I mean, come on. Like, we are building multi-million-dollar businesses off of YouTube makeup products.
Yes.
Off
and
of
teas.
makeup.
It is, yeah.
Hey, but you know what? I respect the game. I love any woman that's independent and is like taking her brand to that next
Next level.
Yeah.
Next
Even the
level.
Kardashians, it's like, you know, I don't think they're like the most talented family, but one thing I respect, and anybody has to respect, you can't hate on them, they are one of the biggest brands in the world, period. Case closed.
No
so,
doubt.
you know, it is what it is. It's
It
all about
is.
branding.
And they are doing a great job. And Michelle Phan, good luck, girl. That is
Go,
an
girl.
amazing
You
accomplishment.
Yeah, it
go,
is.
girl.
All right. Also, speaking of women ruling the world, those of you who don't know, Miss Anna Wintour,
What'd she do?
Vogue Queen, has joined Instagram.
Oh, her and Sam in the first week. Her and Sam Sarpong in the first week.
And for those of you who are listening, she posted a lovely picture of herself in her beautiful bob, her big diva sunglasses, holding up the newest Vogue for fall over her face.
She didn't even take that though.
Yeah, it was a professional photographer. Hello, it's Anna Wintour.
That looks hot, though. I like that.
I like that photo a lot.
It's a very, very adorable photo, and she is now on there, so
I
you
think
guys
I know what
can
filter she used on that one.
The
So
pro,
those
the
of
pro
you-
filter.
yeah.
check it out. It looks, I mean, it looks perfect because that's how she do it. So for those of you who want to follow her, just go ahead on Instagram and find her, and she's also at the Vogue magazine, at Vogue magazine. Where you
That's
can find
cool.
her. So join Anna Wintour and enjoy. So next up with Style Scoop, we got a real special scoop from a real special person,
Yeah.
Sam Sarpong.
All right, so check it out. We're gonna break it down like this. This is actually the Future Star collection, And a lot of everybody in young Hollywood right now has really blessed me and is supporting my brand. And this is a brand that I established in 1997 when I was a kid. And basically, it's been doing real well in Asia. Over the past 10 years, we've been in boutiques killing the game. And now I'm bringing it to the States. And basically what Chosen One is, the collection's called Future Star Collection. That's the jacket that I'm wearing now.
Yes.
But Chosen One, basically the last 10 years, I've been touring with the Boys and Girls Club talking to kids. And the number one thing that I find is all these kids want to be Nick Cannon, Lindsay Lohan, Michael Jordan. But it took me years to discover this, even for Sam Sarpong. When I found the true essence of me and who I was as a person, that's when I started to flourish in my relationships, my friendships, and my career. So Chosen One means many are called, few are chosen. So I try to teach these kids, no matter what you want to do, whether you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a basketball player, be you. Because after auditioning for 13 years, what I realized, when I walk in these rooms, they don't know what they want. But if I'm trying to be Tyrese, I'm never going to book a job. If I'm trying to be Lorenz Tate or whoever it is, I'm never going to book a job. But if I bring Sam into that room, even if I don't get that job, as soon as I leave that room, they'll be like,
I know
that dude was good. That dude knew who he was. So right now I'm on a high school tour. It's called The Best Me I Can Be. And that's what I speak to like 1,000 kids a week. Between now and next year, I'm doing 100 high schools. In October, I'm doing 6 schools in Vancouver.
All right.
And that's what I preach to these kids. So it's all about being you. We're all chosen. And this is a campaign that was shot by E-Glamour, my man E-Glam. One of the hottest celebrity photographers out there, and this is for local. That was Vanessa Curry, used to be a Pussycat Doll, and ex-Laker girl, actress, blowing up. The next one is my girl Christina DeBarge. You guys know her.
Yes.
Elle DeBarge's little niece, and she's got an album coming out, and she's also in a huge movie called Dance Flick, that Nick Cannon directed. She's co-starring in that with Kevin Hart and Wilmer Valderrama, my boy. And then next we have Shalina Smith from Gaga Designs. Now Shalina is incredible. She designs all the rooms for all these celebrity kids. So, Puffy, anybody that's A-list, Gaga Designs does your room. So shout out to Shalina. So all this is for Localized Magazine, who basically, they did an issue that came to LA. That's my man Christian Manzone, wearing the jacket that I have on now, actually. And he's the one I was telling you. Face of Dolce for 9 years. He was on General Hospital the past 2 years. Been in so many movies. This is for Localized Magazine, Who's Hot in Hollywood issue. And they had me dress all the young rising stars. So that's E-Glam right there. My man Big D. I love you, D. And his boy Martell, we were all just at the Magic Convention, and we killed it out there. We rolled up like 15 deep, the whole Chosen One crew. And
Very cool.
yeah.
Okay, explain to our listeners what the Magic Convention is.
So basically, the Magic Convention is a convention where buyers from all around the world come to buy what's hot for the next season. So I was out there promoting Katie Lux jewelry. Happy birthday. She made me this for my birthday.
Nice.
What up, Kathleen? And then my line, Chosen One. And of course, the shoe sponsor that I rock, Sully Wong. Sully Wong is an incredible shoe. They make like leather shoes and stuff like that. Check them out, sullywong.com. And they did a limited edition shoe with Karim Rashid, who I have right now. Check these out.
Put it up on the table. There we go.
So these are the Karim Rashid
I don't know if the camera's
shoes.
getting that, but
Are they getting those? And these
We got them.
Okay,
Okay.
you got them. These will be out real soon. But I'm actually, I think one of two. George Sully,
Okay.
who is the owner of Sully Wong. He and me are the only ones that actually have these shoes. So I was up there for them.
Okay.
And, just representing. But the Magic Convention was incredible. But I really want to invite everybody tomorrow night, my party. It's at Zen Lounge. It's going to be really, really cool. That's Dwayne Martin. You guys know him from The Real Husbands of Hollywood. That's his spot. It's the new hot spot. And, just got a lot of different celebrities that are coming out to support me, a lot of friends, people in the business, people that aren't in the business. And we're just going to celebrate my U.S. launch.
Okay. Well,
And that-
Exciting.
clarify just to be sure.
Yeah.
Okay, your Future Stars line jacket that you're wearing right now, where do people find that?
FutureStarsCollection.com, and then they can also check us out on Facebook, Future Stars Collection.
Okay, and you're wearing Katie Lux jewelry.
Yeah,
Where can
this
that
is-
be found?
That's KatieLuxJewelry.com.
All right, and the shoes.
SullyWong.com.
Just to clarify for our viewers
I
and
love you.
listeners,
You're so
to
good
make
at your
sure.
job.
Yeah, she's good.
Want to break it down because
You're
you
so-
talk about it, you're excited.
Yeah.
You want to make sure everybody knows
we don't
where they
want to
can find
confuse
it.
anybody. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, so check out those sites, support the brands that I'm working with, and it's been a long time coming. I've been working on this collection, like I said, since like '97, and even when I was a kid, when I was as young as 5, 6, 7, I had a friend named Jerron, and like Belle Biv DeVoe and all these groups were big, and we would sit there and I would design my own jackets that had like my face on them as a cartoon character, and we had the studs, and so it's like Future Stars is something that I've been doing for years. While other people wore all the expensive clothes, I couldn't afford them, so I would be OG and make my own stuff, and make sure that I stood out. So working for designers like Tommy Hilfiger, partnering up with Ed Hardy and just really watching him blow up the brand, Ben Sherman, Jean-Philippe, Levi's, I have learned so much about the business, and now I'm ready. So I'm saying right now, the next 12 months, I guarantee you, Chosen One and Future Stars is going to be the biggest brand out there for the young, hot, hip, cool people.
You heard it. You're
You
young,
heard it here
you're
first.
hot, you're hip, you're cool, or you want to be
Look at
young,
that.
hot,
Look-
and hip
look
and
at
cool. I
Natasha.
mean, look at her.
Natasha, show the cut-ups.
What
though.
is it, MC
No,
Goldilocks?
the cut-ups.
Yes.
You got to show.
I can get up to that.
Yes,
all right?
please
Stand
stand
up.
up and show
Look at
the.
that.
She got hers all fringed out on the bottom.
So we
Very
do that
sexy.
too. So when you buy the
Yes.
shirt, this shirt here is $40 on the site. But if you want to pay an extra 10, we cut it up for you, make
Yes.
it real
Oh,
fly.
you do that custom?
Yeah,
Yes.
come on
I
now.
like that.
Come
Yes,
on,
I
we
needed to
got
get
it.
on that team. I
Yeah.
just had my shirt
No,
on
but
and
I
my
like
skirt, but I'm
yours,
gonna get
though.
that.
You
I made
know-
it business. I put on a pencil skirt.
But see, that's what I like about it, because you could throw a jacket over
Exactly.
that and dress it
and
up.
I would totally wear it to work.
Or you can just wear it casual,
Wear it
just like you're
casual.
wearing. So,
That's what
you know.
we do.
I like the hats too.
Yeah, the Chosen
The
One
hats
had
are
to.
fly.
Yeah.
Yes. I would have to smush the fro to get in the hat. But as you guys heard, young,
glam.
hot, hip, glamorous, fantastic. Go online, check them out. Come to the party Saturday night.
Yep, Saturday night,
Zen
August
Lounge.
24th, 8 p.m. Industry networking dinner, 9 to 10 red carpet, and from 11 on, we just play like Guy and jam.
Yes.
Oh, jam.
He said, guys.
Jam
Oh my
with
God.
Sam.
You need
So,
a nap.
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
know what? That's
goodness.
funny. I haven't had a nap in like 3 weeks. I've
Hey,
been on the go.
you can sleep when you did.
Dude, we just came
Keep
in
pushing.
we came in from Vegas, right from Vegas. I went and did the show with her. What show did we
The
show?
Easy Way.
We just came
Oh
from
yes,
there.
Eric Zuli.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then from here, I got to go do celebrity fittings. I mean, it don't stop.
It doesn't stop. It
Yeah.
won't stop. It don't stop.
Like
You are
Puffy
a
said,
chosen one.
thought I told you that we won't stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are watching us right now live on BlackHollywoodLive.com and want to check us out later because you need to get reminded of where to go get Sam's stuff
Yeah.
and his jewelry and his clothes, or if you just want to hear our voices again, download our podcast on iTunes. Fashion 411. Leave us comments, give us a rating, give us your input, tell us about some fashion stuff that we're not talking about that you want to hear about or that we don't know about, because we want to learn, we want to share. Check us out on iTunes and make sure you're downloading. And thank you for keeping us the #1 podcast.
And I also want to say that we're going to be doing Future Star giveaways and Crystal Glacier water. That was the water that I
Yes, it
brought
was.
last
It lights up.
The
It
lights up. How fly is that water?
It was
Man.
delicious.
Don't
really
drink it at
beautiful.
night.
That's right. So make sure you guys tune in, because we'll be doing the Crystal Glacier water giveaways with the Future Star collection. And yeah, we're just going to keep pushing and doing what we do.
So you got to download us to
Yeah.
keep track of all that
Keep
and
track.
get in on the fun.
That's right.
Speaking of fun, here comes one of the most exciting sections of our show. We call it Hot Mess.
Hot mess.
Hot mess.
Excuse me, love. I think she's a hot
It's
mess.
a hot mess.
Do you
It's
think
a
so?
hot
Natasha, is she a
mess.
hot mess?
It's a bloody wreck.
It's a bloody wreck. She's a wreck with the
All
train.
right. So first up for hot mess, it looks like we have Selena Gomez versus Kelly Rowland, both in Cushionate Ox dress. And Selena wore hers to the Teen Choice Awards. And Kelly Rowland did it to an X Factor taping, wearing her $725 Christian Louboutin Geo 100 studded pumps. Interesting, and you can see it on the far right there on the runway. It was the cutout slits up the thigh What you guys think?
Well, I mean, right now I'm actually making a dress for Kelly Rowland
Interesting.
from the Future Star collection. So, I don't know, man. Kelly is fly. Like, Kelly always, what I like about her is, like, Kelly has that body where she's cut and she's lean.
She's lean.
But she's not, like, model skinny.
No.
So everything that Kelly makes looks, anything that she
Sexy
wears,
as
she makes it
hell.
look ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah, so wait till y'all see this hoodie thing I'm making her, and she's going to be rocking that real soon. So.
I think they both look great.
You think they both
Well,
look great?
yeah.
You
I'm
gotta
just glad
pick.
Selena put on some clothes after Spring Breakers. That was that was a problem. That was a problem.
Lots of people enjoyed it.
Yep.
But yeah. I would say that I think Kelly probably pulled off the sexy factor in the dress a little bit better than Selena.
Yeah, and I would have maybe more the hair back because you kind of missed the cutouts in the top when you're looking
Yeah.
so much at the hair.
True that. So I would vote for Kelly in
Plus,
this
Kelly's a
roundup.
grown woman.
Kelly, that's the
Come
other thing.
on,
It's
man.
a real grown
Can't
woman
compare
kind
a
of
grown
dress.
woman to a kid.
She's not a kid.
Well,
She's a
she-
young woman.
Young woman, okay.
She's a young woman.
But Kelly grown.
Kelly
She
grown.
grown.
She's grown and sexy. So
yeah.
I think she kind of pulled that one off a little
Yeah,
bit.
she looks good.
All right. But they both look beautiful. All right. Who else do we have this week? Miss Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
So this was on her Instagram. She revealed a sneak peek of her upcoming collaboration with Kmart.
oh.
Hot mess.
She's doing something with Kmart?
Yes.
And this is it?
Apparently, she has
Oh.
been leaking a few things over, I would say, probably the last 9 months of different sort of things that she's putting together for Kmart. And they've been interesting and very patterned and very interesting.
What's going on?
We're all speechless. It's a 2-piece,
Okay.
Piece of chicken?
stretchy,
Piece of
glittery.
chicken?
Is it glitter? Is it like outer space?
It's sequiny, space inspired. I don't know what inspired this. I don't know. It's a hot mess.
I can't even figure out what could make it better.
No,
Like a furnace.
set it on fire, y'all. Just set it on fire.
You didn't have anything to say.
Let's not try to discuss it.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
set it on
speechless.
fire.
You didn't got anything to say.
Nah.
I mean, I will say that it is an attempt to be on the trend with the crop and the high-waisted pant or legging, or I don't know what that is, but
You know what? You know what it reminds me of? Is like Selena, like old school Selena. You know what I mean?
Air 5 for you, because that's exactly what I feel like she should be
Bada-bing,
singing
that's
Bitty
what it-
Bitty
that's
Bum
what I'm
Bum
saying.
and dancing around at the Houston Astros stage.
You
Yes.
get it.
That is a hot mess, and I think we're a consensus on that. We also have Miss Vanessa Hudgens on the hot mess stage this
Oh,
week.
no.
Oh, dang.
And I usually like how she dresses.
Oh my!
Yeah.
So
Nah.
she was at the WWE and E
Oof.
Presents Superstars for Hope event, and it was a black and gold embroidered dress by Timberly London.
It's.
No.
I mean, maybe if you knock the sleeves off and cut it up a couple inches, but even like the shoes, she couldn't even show her toes. It's like,
What? This looks like something Helena Bonham Carter would be wearing
Yes.
to the Emmys or something. Like,
Yes.
I don't understand at all what's happening and why.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
does no favors for anyone. Especially like for the event too. Like maybe sometimes you dress appropriately for event, even if the look doesn't seem right. This
Yeah, it's a-
doesn't even work for the event.
It's sad and heavy and,
Yeah, I'm not.
and dark, and her hair. Is that a headband? What?
I think her hair
Like
is
the
braided.
blonded part up top.
Oh,
What
it's
is it?
blonde.
Yeah.
I think that's her hair.
Could I tell you? So I was actually at this event.
Oh,
Okay.
man
And,
from the booth.
A man from the booth, Phil Svitek. I was at this event, and
Okay.
I had to do a double because I know Vanessa. I was with her in Miami for New Year's Eve a couple years ago, and
Oh, so you know her. Okay.
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 not that kind.
Style scoop
Okay.
from Phil Svitek.
Okay.
But even for me, I had to do a double take. And I was like, "Is that Vanessa?"
Now, can you tell us, was that her hair that was blonde on top? Was that a bush? Like, what was that on top of her head?
That was.
She said a bush.
That was a bush.
That was a hamster. Yeah, confirmed.
Okay, Vanessa. Well, honey, we'll just say try again next time. Because that
Yeah.
time didn't quite work out so well for you, boo. Sorry. Wonk, wonk. Next,
yeah.
Next up, we've got
Steve Harvey.
Rihanna in a battle with Steve Harvey's sexy lady Marjorie. And they are, let's see here, wearing Tom Ford's fall 2013
Tom Ford.
zebra print dress.
Tom Ford.
Oh, Tom Ford. You
Tom
do some
Ford.
amazing things. See,
Tom
look,
Ford.
We have original music here on Fashion 411.
Tom Ford.
All
I
about
should
the
hate it, but I
fashion.
love it.
Do you love it? Who do you love it on?
Rihanna.
I love it on Rihanna.
Yeah. But you know what's not fair, and I'll tell you why. that's Rihanna's style.
Yes.
She rocks that every day. Steve Harvey's wife don't dress like that every day. She was looking in the mirror and said, you know what, for this event, I want to
cool.
do
Let's
something
try something
different.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, of course, if that's you, you're going to bring that out. Now, like, that looks incredible on Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
looks sick.
Yeah, especially with the collar with her hair cropped
dude.
the way
The
it is,
haircut,
it's hot.
I think the hair and the lip made that entire outfit.
Rihanna
for me.
is my favorite, like, fashion girl out there. Like, if
on
I
her
had
stuff.
to say one person that I just love their style, I just love, because just, it's so my style. Like, just her accessories, the black leather jackets, everything about her is just like, yeah, it's dope. And she's my boy London sister, so I gotta really, you know,
She is
I'm a little biased.
all day sexy every day. But it's funny because I would think Marjorie would have, because when I see it on the model, it looks like a woman mature dress to me. Like
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think young and youthful.
But
and
Rihanna makes it
free.
that.
She makes it that. But
true.
that's why I would think that Marjorie would have been able to do it a little bit better than she did. But somehow it just didn't quite work
It didn't
for her.
work.
Does it have fur down the back?
I was just about to ask y'all if that's like a shawl, like a shoulder shawl.
Is it like the zebra back fur, you know, like the mane? I think it's like a mane down the center.
No,
of the,
it's not.
I think it is.
No, it's
Tell me
not.
I'm wrong.
It's
Because you
something.
don't see the back on anyone else, but it
That's
looks like
true,
that
'cause you
zebra
can't.
mane coming down.
Please say no. We'll have to research that one a little further. Because if
something.
there's a zebra mane going down the back of that dress, I got a bigger problem with it on everybody.
Something.
I thought maybe Marjorie just threw like her little fur stole over her shoulder and we can only see it because she turned to the side. But anyway, Rihanna, I think you win on that in the hot mess category because, sorry, Marjorie, that didn't work out so well for you.
Tom Ford.
Tom Ford does
Tom Ford.
beautiful things. Okay, so moving on. This week, and finally this week, we've got some interesting social media people going on. We got first up Miss Carucci, who was at Magic also in Vegas.
She was?
Yes,
We didn't
she
see her.
was. She was there.
We saw everybody. We didn't see her.
And she was partying and having a great time, and apparently wearing her friend Leah Mobb's Married to the Mob line. Was very excited about this little outfit. It was like a cheetah print sort of pajama. I don't really know what it was, but she went out partying in it, so I assumed it was day wear. So it
Yeah.
was sort of along the lines of our Miss Nicki Minaj outfit, actually, similar in terms of style, different pattern and whatnot.
I actually like that on
Me
her.
too.
I think she's a very good dresser. I think she's got style, and I think she's killing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my hat goes off. My chosen one hat goes off to her.
I was confused.
She's chosen.
What are you confused
I was
about?
confused because on the one hand, I was like, I love an animal print. I love her. She's adorable. She's cute. She's tiny. But it looked like she was wearing pajamas to me, and it just didn't. I was
think
like,
the ribbing and the belt, I
That's
think, is
why I
why
don't
it
like
works.
it.
Oh, really?
That's
'Cause
why I don't like
That's
it.
why I like it, because it separates and it doesn't look like it's unfinished. It looks
No.
polished. It looks finished, I think, because of those details.
I think if the ribbon did not say Married to the Mob on it, I would feel more like that. But I feel like it looks like that stuff that is sold at Sears. Joe Boxer.
Oh.
That, and I look at it and I see Joe Boxer. Like, I'm like, oh,
Big
I don't
smiley
get
face.
it. I don't understand. But she's pretty regardless
Ah,
and adorable.
Her
and
body's so good.
She's
Doesn't matter.
Nice
So
to
is
be.
she the face of that brand?
Nope, just friends.
Oh, she friends with
Just
them. Okay,
friends. She was
okay.
there doing promoting her own line, I believe.
She has her
for
own
Magic.
line?
Yeah, she's been
Okay.
working on a line back in the day with Chris too. So I
Really?
don't really know. Well, he always would say that it's her thing and he's just supporting her and what have you. So I don't know if he's fully stepped aside or what, but he was getting his party on around.
Speaking of that, it reminds me, I got to shout out my people from Joy Rich Clothing.
Yeah.
Because they had me out as a special guest at Magic. It was the hottest party at Magic. And we had a whole chosen one, had our own little section. And the owners, they showed us a wonderful time. So y'all support Joy Rich. They just opened up a store on Melrose called Wild Style. And it's dope, man.
Love new
you know,
stores.
yeah, they carry a lot of stuff. And we're in talks right now with them to actually carry the Future Star Collection line.
Exciting.
So
Another
shout
place to
out to
find
my
it.
peeps at Joy Rich.
All right.
Rich.
Speaking
Yeah.
of getting their parties on in Vegas, Nas was in town getting his party on also and promoting his history line.
Wow.
And he was performing and he was rocking the leather on every red carpet and on the stage.
Telling
y'all.
you.
He's got on the leather jacket, the leather pants, and a black tee. And big jewelry was like his signature for the whole weekend. Or the
See?
whole week, actually.
Leather.
Or the- for
See,
the
I've
week.
been doing it though. That's the thing. I've
everybody's
been
just catching
rocking
up.
leather. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that I do. Like I've been making those denim jackets where it has like t-shirts on the back of them. I've been doing that for years. Now all of a sudden I flip through magazines. It's like
They're
the hottest
everywhere.
thing out.
You were just ahead of your time,
Well, that's
Sam.
why they
We had
call
to
me the
catch up.
future. My dad
That's
gave me
why
that
you're a
name when I
future
was
star.
young. Yeah,
There
because
you
I
go.
was future. I was ahead.
You were
know
ahead
what I
of
mean?
everything.
What can you say?
All
What's
right.
next?
Ladies and parties. Ladies and parties also in Vegas. We have Miss Trina, rapper extraordinaire, with her friend Jay Nice. And the reason we selected this one is because Trina's Instagram was getting a lot of flack about her wearing those cutoff shorts. Because everybody knows Miss Trina is known for her thickness of her thighs. That has been her signature since she came out, the thighs and the booty. But they were trashing her on Instagram for wearing those shorts. And I thought it was kind of harsh.
I think it's ridiculous.
I
She
mean,
looks great.
It's who she is and who she's always been. So it's kind of
Definitely.
like, you got your style. If you're confident enough to wear the shorts, why you got to get hated on? So
It looks good.
love Trina. Her friend Jay Nice looks gorgeous. She was wearing a black and white printed skirt and crop top also, and I'm dying for her blonde hair right now.
Seriously.
All right. Also up in Magic this week was Miss Lala Anthony, and she was hosting Vibe Magazine's private daytime pool party at Tao Beach. And she was wearing a $650 Assassin by Land of the Free embroidered and embellished dress and Charlotte Olympia wedges. She always is working it.
Yeah, Lala does her thing. She's a good fashion person, and she has a lot of sense of style stuff. I like her. I'm a fan of Lala's.
Yeah,
I
and I
am
like
too.
that her earrings, the geometric print on the earrings kind of went with the dress, and she pulled it sexy and
the
kept
shoes.
it cool with the wedge sandals.
Her
so.
shoes look like my shoes.
I know.
Yeah.
I need them. I
It's
need
true.
them. And last but certainly not least, the most exciting look for me
Pharrell.
from Magic this week was Mr. Pharrell. He wore some denim cutoffs himself, and he sported them with his big, bright red Timberlands.
Wow. Wait,
That's
so
a
Pharrell,
man of his own style.
I don't care. I still
Pharrell
love
was
him.
up there?
Pharrell was there. The picture with the denim cutoffs, he was actually eating at Lotus of Siam and excited about it being the best type place he had
We
ever
got
had.
to go to his BBC booth and check out his whole new line.
Yes.
And he had some really, really hot stuff.
What did he have? What did he have?
Man, you know what? They're so secretive. You can't even
can't
take
say
pictures.
anything. You can't take
Everybody,
pictures.
Wow.
we were filming for my documentary.
Yeah.
And then I was with all the fashion blogs. Shout out to Curtis, Giselle, everybody that was with eGlam. We had the whole crew, and so we were doing interviews at booths with different people, and his booth, they shut it down. Like they were like, Pharrell's so private, he doesn't want anybody or anything on any celebrity blog before he decides to launch it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you can't even photograph what's coming out for the next season when it comes to him.
Control your business,
Yeah,
man. Control
yeah.
your business. Well, he was there looking fabulous, and obviously on the right, he's got his nice little suit on, a little shiny with a blue bow tie, and his lovely lady wearing her black and white next to him.
Who's his
So
girl?
I have absolutely no idea.
Helena.
Helen.
I have not.
I'm just
not
reading that
familiar
off-
with
off
her
the-
at all.
Where does it say Helena? Right there.
Pharrell and
It's
his
all
girlfriend.
Helena.
I don't know anything about her.
Melanie, I think. No,
have
Helena?
not seen her.
Helen something. She's
Yeah, you're
tall.
right. It says
She's-
an H. Yeah, Helen.
Well, he's not super
Well, he's not
tall,
so
and
tall,
he's
right.
she's wearing heels. So,
Right, right.
but
I like that though. I think that's so sexy
think-
when a man's next to his girlfriend and she's taller than him
and
and he
he's
still
confident
looks,
to stand
yes.
there, like right next to her, like it ain't no thing.
I'm 5'9",
so,
wear 6-inch heels almost every day, so.
Well, see,
verified.
men that are like Pharrell can do that because even though he's shorter, his bank account is real tall. So it's like it's way up.
stands high,
Pharrell's
stands
bank
high.
account is up here, so he ain't tripping off a taller girl. You know what I mean? He just goes like this. Damn, I feel
like,
big.
oh,
I feel big all
I feel
over.
fantastic.
6'5", 6'6".
6'7", 6'8".
I love it.
Who do we appreciate?
There you go. So Pharrell, he's got his line coming out. He's going to be on Rihanna's show as a mentor. He's
doing
the
it.
whole
Doing
fashion
it.
thing big time. And of course, he had two of the hottest songs of the summer. So
Yeah.
Pharrell is
Right.
doing
I
real
love that
lovely
dude.
right now.
Shout out to you, Pharrell.
We love you. We would
Holla at
love
your
to
boy.
meet you.
Holla
Come
at your
visit
boy. Yeah.
at Fashion 411
Come on.
anytime.
Come on, man.
All right, it's been so fun. And just a reminder, we always like to share websites that we love at the end of our show. Usually it's fashion websites, so you can go and purchase things. Of course, we've already mentioned 3 different fashion websites from Mr. Sam Sarpong that you can go check out. But we want you to also check out conversationswithmaria.com because she's got a very special interview with the sexy and fantastically fashionable Zoe Saldana this week. So get online, check that out.
We love you, Maria.
We love you, Maria.
Maria Menounos, do it big.
Menounos.
Appreciate all you guys out there for watching and listening to us. Keep downloading us on iTunes. Keep following us on Twitter. Where can your fans find you, Mr. Sam?
My Instagram. I want to thank all my fans in Asia who joined like crazy this week. And I got to shout out my girl, Drew Sidora. She's a star of the up-and-coming TLC movie. She's rocking the whole Future Star collection on her press tour coming up. And my girl, Nessa Alex, who's featured on my single, Fresh Kids.
Awesome. And, go ahead. Natasha?
No, peace.
Where can fans find you, Natasha?
My Twitter and my Instagram are the same name. It's both Tasha Na, TASHINAWE. Ashton Kutcher follows me, so you should too. I mean,
Oh, wow.
I mean, come on.
Okay,
I mean,
excuse me.
I mean,
I'm
come
sorry.
on.
Worthy.
I mean, I
wrap it
should
up.
go. I got
sit
places to be.
I'm going to sit over here.
Okay. All right. Well,
Tasha
Ashton
Knott.
Kutcher follows Natasha, but I got some people following me too.
Damn, like
you can
that?
find me on Twitter and Instagram at Stuart Starlet, and of course, make sure you follow at BHL Online and keep track
Number
of what's
one,
going
baby,
on,
on
baby.
iTunes. Throw your
Keep us
ones
number
up.
one. Thank you. That's our fashion for the week, and we will see you next week.
Yeah.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, Dario Kristen, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network. If you have questions or comments, tweet us at BHL Online or email us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. For more exclusive content, visit blackhollywoodlive.com. This has been a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network.
Hollywood redefined.
Baby!
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.